If you're trying to figure out how to upload your podcast to YouTube, then you landed on the right video, because I'm going to share with you step by step exactly how to do that. And I'm also going to share with you how by doing this, you can simply maximize your reach. My name is Rakeem Madison. Let's get into the content. All right, so the first thing you want to do when it comes to uploading your podcast is you want to come right up here to where it says create. All right, now right up here, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click right here to where it says new podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. All right, so now you see two options. You see one says create a new podcast, and then the other is set an existing playlist as a podcast. All right, so if you already got a playlist out there, you can already just go ahead and set that as a podcast. All right, now if you want to create a new podcast, it's very similar to a playlist. So if you know how a playlist works, that's how a podcast on YouTube works. All right, so let me go ahead and click create a new podcast. All right, so now this is where you're going to enter in your title, your description, and then your visibility, and then also your podcast picture. All right, so I'm just going to put Video Masters podcast. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a description in there real quick. All right, boom, I got a description in there. And then I'm gonna set the visibility to unlisted. We'll set it to public, right? And if I don't feel like I want to keep that, then I just, go ahead and get rid of it and change some things around. All right, so now at this point, what I could do is I can go ahead and hit upload a square picture. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload a square picture. So I already got this on my computer because it's something I did ahead of time. And what I used to do it was just Canva. When you go on Canva, what you want to do is you want to create like a custom size, and you want to put the custom size as 1280 by 1280, and that's going to give you a square image exactly how you can see mine right here, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and click this one right here. Boom, you see it just popped in there like that. And if you want to change it, all you got to do is just click these three dots, hit change, and if you need to download it, just go ahead and hit download, or you can hit the undo button. All right, so now at this point, what it's going to do, just so you understand, it's going to act as a playlist. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit create, and what I just created is the playlist itself. Now I have to actually upload the videos in this particular category. All right, so you see how now it says podcast videos and it says I don't have any. So right now what I would do is I would click add videos, and then at this point I can add existing videos if I already got my podcast videos on my channel. But if you want to upload some new ones, you can go ahead and hit upload. Now something that's going to be important, like if you've only done like a audio based podcast, then one of the things I recommend you do to turn it into a video is you want to make sure that you get a little square image like I was telling you earlier to use Canva to create it or whatever. What you would want to do is you would actually want to put the audio into a video editing software, and then once you load the audio into the software, you then use your square image for the whole time of the video, and then that way you can have your podcast uploaded, and that's gonna make the process easier. Now if you do end up going down a road and then doing video podcast where you actually on the screen just as like a regular video podcast, then of course that'll be valuable as well. So I just want to share that with you real quick. All right, now what you'll want to do is you can go ahead and hit upload, and this process right here is the same as if you uploaded a video. So if you've ever uploaded a video before, then it's the exact same process. So I'll just go ahead and click on this just in case you're not familiar. All right, so we'll just use this for now. All right, boom. So this is uploading. Going through the process, and as I was saying, you literally gonna choose your title, your description, your thumbnail for the actual video, right? Same exact process. All right, but as you can see, it says Video Master Podcast, which that means that it's going in there. Okay, so let me go ahead and hit the X on this because I don't want to actually put this in here, but as you can see right here, matter of fact, let me go ahead and stop that. Cancel upload. All right, so boom. So now what's cool is they actually have analytics in here. So just like with a regular video, now you get to look at, okay, how is my podcast doing? What is the performance and different things like that? So views, watch time, you can look at the content, the audience, and all of that. You're going to be able to see this. So you're really going to be able to track your podcast and then adjust as you see certain changes come in, right? Which I think is very, very powerful. And now let's talk about what's going to be powerful for you as far as reach. All right, so let's go over here to youtube.com/podcast. All right, so this right here is a way that it's going to allow you to really boost your visibility here on YouTube, because yes, you have the regular YouTube platform, but now they have like their own podcasting, I guess you would call it like a station, right? And so now what they do on this is, as you can see, all of these different podcasts are showing up here. So if people go to this over to this particular URL, they're going to see all of these different podcasts, and your stuff could potentially land here as well, right? Which will be very, very powerful, and it'll expose you to new audiences. Now, another one which I think is very, very powerful is YouTube Music. So YouTube Music primarily is more of a mobile app, but I also noticed that they have like the desktop version, which is what we're looking at right now. Now, I use this app a lot when I'm doing my runs, or, you know, if I'm walking or working out. I use it to either listen to a podcast or I listen to music or whatever it is, right? But what's so cool about this is this has a search function. So imagine if somebody just comes on here and they type entrepreneurship or video marketing, and I'm about to show you here in a minute, but imagine people being able to do that. They come in here and they do something like this. Let's say YouTube marketing. Let's say that they want to find out about that. And then I hit enter here, and then right here, you see how it breaks it down? It says episodes, podcasts, all these different things. So I would click on podcasts, and if you look right here, social media marketing podcast, Fish Shark marketing, social media marketing talk show. And they can literally go through here and then find people like that. So imagine people doing that and finding your stuff. I'm telling you, this type of stuff is very, very powerful, because now you have multiple ways to expose yourself to different audiences. YouTube, that's already a search engine, gets billions of views every single day. And then you got YouTube Music, which has literally 1 billion people that have downloaded the app. And that in itself is crazy. So that exposes you so much more.